You have been told to love others, but how can you love others when you don't even love yourself? Love begins with you. Love is not about possession, it is about deep freedom. In this video, Osho will explain how true love will lead us to spiritual awakening and joy.
Love is authentic only when it gives freedom. Let this be the criteria. Love is true only when it does not interfere in the privacy of the other person. It respects his individuality, his privacy. But the lovers that you see around the world, their whole effort is that nothing should be private. All secrets should be told to them. They are afraid of your individuality. They destroy the individuality of each other, and they hope that by destroying each other, their life will become a contentment, a fulfillment. It simply becomes more and more miserable.
I am teaching you to be selfish. Let me repeat it, because the word selfishness has been condemned so much that there is every possibility you will misunderstand me. But the word is really beautiful. To be selfish simply means to be yourself. I say to you, don't consider anybody else in the world. Just consider yourself. You are told to love the neighbor, but you have never loved yourself. And a person who has not loved himself, how he can love the neighbor? From where he can get love? First, you have to have it. You are loving the neighbor who knows nothing of love, because you have never loved yourself. The neighbor is loving you, he has never loved himself. Thinking as if the other is the emperor. Both are thinking in the same way. The other is the emperor. Both are beggars. Sooner or later, the reality manifests itself. Then there is misery, suffering. Then you think you have been cheated. This beggar has been trying to prove himself an emperor. Now this is absolutely absurd. You were thinking him as an emperor. They don't know what love is. They don't know anything. You have to begin with yourself. I want you to be just simply selfish. And you will be surprised that if you are selfish, you discover so many treasures within yourself. They are just the very opposite, diametrically opposite to the ordinary economic structure. In the ordinary economics, if you give something, you will have less. If you go on giving, soon you will be a beggar. In the ordinary economic world, you have to snatch as much from everybody as possible. Then you have more and more and more. The treasures I am talking about to you follow a different law. But if you want to grow your treasures, share them. Share to all and gently. Don't even bother whether this is a friend or a foe. When you are sharing, the question is of sharing is not with whom. Whomsoever it may concern. You simply give. You don't be concerned about the address. You simply go on sending the love letters. Somebody will receive it somewhere. And the more you go on sharing, the more goes on entering in you from unknown sources. A man is just like a well.
Love should be like breathing. It should be just a quality to you. Wherever you are, with whomsoever you are, or even if you are alone, love goes on overflowing. It is not a question of being in love with someone, it is a question of being loved. People are frustrated in their love experiences, not because something is wrong with love. They narrow down love to such a point that the ocean of love cannot remain there. You cannot contain the ocean. It is not a small stream. Love is your whole being. Love is your godliness. One should think in terms whether I am loving or not. The question of the object of love does not arise. With your wife, you love your wife. With your children, you love your children. With your servants, you love your servants. With your friends, you love your friends. With the trees, you love the trees. With the ocean, you love the ocean. You are love.
Yes. Be loving. Be alert. Do it with joy, whatever you are doing. Do it as if this is the greatest thing in the world at this juncture of time. It may be just cutting the grass, watering the roads. It may be anything, washing the floor. Do it as if the whole existence depends on what you are doing. It is indispensable. Without it, the whole universe will collapse.
People say in English, I love. Love. They say this, I love you. Who are they talking to? To whom? This is my question. To whom? That I love you. Tell me, answer it. Yes. Me? No. You don't know the true self. Body. Yes, body. You don't know the true spiritual self, I, because the same I is there and here. So then there's no you, right? Yes. So when you said you, who did you say you to? To the body. To the body. So agreed, you love the body, but if the I leaves the body, then will you keep the body? No, not even one night. You'll be scared to go to that room, right? Why? Because you told that person, I love you, and it's the same person. No, he would say that person has left, but you didn't become familiar with who actually left. So your love is not true. If you know the true I, then you would realize there's only one, there's not many, there's only one. That is why I think you should not be unhappy. The source of unhappiness is our ignorance. We've established relationship with the bodies, and they are temporary and will cause pain. So what will you get in the result? You'll get separation and unhappiness. That is what you're getting. That's why I say you should see the Lord in everybody, then you will not be unhappy, because the one you're relating with is the Lord, who is there and here. So if somebody hurts you from the other side, the Lord from inside will love you. That faith will become strong. Then you will not want anybody else's love. You will just ask, what can I? You will not get this favorable reaction from everybody. This is Maya, and it keeps changing, and you yourself have to be strong. That what is my duty? My duty is that I have to serve you. What you say, what you're feeling towards me is up to you.
That when you are enjoying your aloneness, don't be miserly. Then sing and dance. Then paint. Do whatsoever you always wanted to do. But you were so much involved in relationships, there was no time left. Be creative. The more creative, the more rejoicing, the more dancing, the more songful becomes your aloneness. Those periods of sadness, of grumpiness, old habits will start falling like dead leaves. You have only a certain amount of energy. Either you can dance or you can be sad. If you dance half-heartedly, then you are saving energy for sadness. That's why I insist, live every moment totally. Relationships, marriages, organizations, religious, political, social, they give you a little relief, but they don't transform anything. Then only one thing remains, to see whether loneliness is such a thing that you should be afraid of, or is it just your nature? Then rather running out and away, you close your eyes and go in, and suddenly the night is over and a new dawn. The loneliness transforms into aloneness. Aloneness is your nature. You were born alone, you will die alone, and you are living alone without understanding it, without being fully aware of it.
So you lost your loved one. Instead of sad, you should fulfill the wish of your other loved one. For example, my own tutor, when he passed away, now I must sort of develop willpower to fulfill his wish. that brings instead of sadness, but it brings more inner strength and determination. So you should do that way. Then that, although it is one side of your mind sad, but one side of your mind brings more willpower, more determination.
When the sun arises, there is no darkness left. The sunlight eliminates all the darkness. Similarly, when prema, true love, arises in the heart, then there is no sense of selfish desires left in the heart. Even the desire for liberation, moksha, goes away. If there is even a tinge of desire for bodily happiness, then prema has not manifested. They say, as day and night can never stay together, similarly selfish desires, sense enjoyment and prema, love of God, cannot stay together.